Welcome back, Organic Oasis 83 community. Welcome to our comprehensive guide on the health benefits of getting daily sunlight exposure. Sunlight is essential for life on Earth, providing warmth, light, and crucial nutrients that support various physiological processes in the human body. In this video, we'll explore the numerous health benefits of sunlight exposure, as well as the fascinating parallels between the human body and plants in their reliance on sunlight for optimal health. Part 1. The importance of sunlight for human health. Vitamin D synthesis. Sunlight is the primary source of vitamin D for the human body. When UVB rays from the sun penetrate the skin, they trigger the synthesis of vitamin D in the form of cholecalciferol. Vitamin D plays a crucial role in bone health, immune function, mood regulation, and the prevention of various chronic diseases. Mood enhancement. Sunlight exposure stimulates the production of serotonin, a neurotransmitter that regulates mood, sleep, and appetite. Increased serotonin levels are associated with improved mood and feelings of well-being, making sunlight exposure an effective natural antidepressant. Regulation of circadian rhythms. Sunlight exposure helps regulate the body's internal clock, known as the circadian rhythm. Exposure to natural sunlight during the day helps synchronize the circadian rhythm, promoting better sleep quality, energy levels, and overall health. Enhanced immune function. Sunlight exposure has been shown to boost the activity of immune cells, including T cells, which play a crucial role in defending the body against infections and diseases. Adequate vitamin D levels obtained through sunlight exposure are essential for optimal immune function. Bone health. Vitamin D, synthesized in the skin through sunlight exposure, is necessary for calcium absorption and bone mineralization. Adequate sunlight exposure helps prevent vitamin D deficiency, reducing the risk of osteoporosis and fractures. Skin health. Moderate sunlight exposure has beneficial effects on skin health, including the treatment of certain skin conditions such as psoriasis, eczema, and acne. Sunlight exposure promotes the production of vitamin D and stimulates the production of melanin, which helps protect the skin from UV damage. Part 2. Parallels between humans and plants in sunlight dependence. Photosynthesis in plants. Plants rely on sunlight for a process called photosynthesis, in which they convert light energy into chemical energy to fuel their growth and metabolism. Chlorophyll, the green pigment in plants, absorbs sunlight and facilitates the synthesis of glucose, the primary source of energy for plants. Human body as photobiological organism. Like plants, the human body is a photobiological organism that depends on sunlight for various physiological processes. Sunlight exposure stimulates photoreceptors in the skin, eyes, and brain, triggering a cascade of biochemical reactions that regulate hormone production, metabolism, and overall health. Melanin production. Melanin, the pigment responsible for skin color, plays a crucial role in protecting the skin from UV damage. Just as plants produce chlorophyll to absorb sunlight, the human body produces melanin to absorb UV radiation and prevent DNA damage in skin cells. Circadian rhythms and photoperiodism. Both humans and plants exhibit circadian rhythms and photoperiodism, which are influenced by light exposure. Circadian rhythms regulate various physiological processes, including sleep-wake cycles, hormone secretion, and metabolism. Photoperiodism refers to the physiological responses of organisms to changes in day length, which are mediated by light-sensitive mechanisms. Sunlight as a source of energy. Just as plants harness sunlight to produce energy through photosynthesis, the human body utilizes sunlight to synthesize vitamin D and regulate various metabolic processes. Sunlight exposure provides essential energy for cellular metabolism and supports overall health and vitality. Part 3. Maximizing sunlight exposure safely. Time of day. The best time to get sunlight exposure is during the early morning or late afternoon, when UVB rays are less intense. Avoid prolonged exposure during peak sunlight hours, typically between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m., to reduce the risk of sunburn and UV damage. Duration of exposure. Aim for short, frequent periods of sunlight exposure rather than prolonged exposure. Start with 10-15 minutes of exposure per day and gradually increase the duration as tolerated, taking care not to overexpose the skin. Skin protection. While sunlight exposure is beneficial for health, it's essential to protect the skin from excessive UV radiation to prevent sunburn and skin damage. Wear sunscreen with a high SPF, protective clothing, and sunglasses to shield the skin and eyes from harmful UV rays. Balanced approach. Strike a balance between getting enough sunlight exposure for vitamin D synthesis and protecting the skin from UV damage. Moderate, consistent sunlight exposure is key to reaping the health benefits while minimizing the risk of sun-related skin issues. Sunlight is a vital source of energy and essential nutrients that support human health and well-being. From vitamin D synthesis and mood regulation to immune function and bone health, the benefits of sunlight exposure are numerous and far-reaching. By understanding the parallels between humans and plants in their reliance on sunlight, we gain insight into the interconnectedness of all living organisms and the importance of sunlight for optimal health. Remember to maximize sunlight exposure safely, striking a balance between the benefits and risks to enjoy the full spectrum of health benefits that sunlight offers. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed the content today. You can also purchase our Organic Bliss ebook by scanning this QR code for delightful, healthy recipes or by clicking the link in the description below. Until the next video, keep shining, friends.